Okay, guys, Panzer J back, and here in Operation Live and Let Die, we're at turn 17, so 17.3 for the Japanese. Don't have a whole lot of options here. I've tried my best over the last, half a dozen turns or so to come up with a couple of different plans to get Japan back into the war, but kind of been thwarted with that, so just trying to hold on at this point, I guess. So for the Japanese, we have two tech rolls, and we're going to shoot for radar, which is currently at stage 2, and then I guess anti-submarine warfare, which is a 7 or higher, and currently I'm not at any stage with that. So let's go ahead with radar first at 7 or higher, and we get a 4, so we don't succeed. And then anti-submarine warfare, a 5, so we don't succeed on either. Okay, so now on to purchases. Japan has $17 to spend, and we're going to go ahead and spend all of it. 8 on an air transport, 6 on 3 militia, so that's 14, and then 3 for a paratrooper. And I'm still using that same sculpt, but I had just gotten a recent order. It came yesterday from HBG, so I got the Naval Airborne markers, Japanese markers. So I glued them on there, so tells us what that sculpt is representing. So that's going to be the Japanese paratroopers. So we're spending our full 17. As far as combat, there isn't any. We're out of kamikaze attacks, and there just really isn't even anywhere to attack. So on to non-combat. So we are going to go ahead and out of Tokyo, I've already broken the planes up. We are taking 3 of the 5 fighters and going 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and landing on Palau Island. All 3 tacticals from Tokyo are also going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I do have long-range aircraft as well as an air base, so they have room. So on Palau right now are 3 tacticals, 3 fighters, and a militia. And in Tokyo is, I believe, 11 infantry, a militia, 4 or 5 cavalry, a couple of fighters, and a couple of paratroopers right now. Okay, and that is it for non-combat. So now on to unit placement. So we're going to go ahead with our new air transport and put that in Tokyo. So that's now our second air transport there. We're putting our new paratrooper down there as well. So that is now our 3rd paratrooper in Tokyo. And then 1 militia we're going to put down here in Java. And then 1 militia we're putting up in Kyushu. And then the last militia is going to go on Palau Island. So that's the 2nd militia there. And that should be it for the Japanese. No other unit placement. So now on to collect income. So we are still blockaded. So we have the $6 for the Japanese home territory. And let's see, I think it's, is it 1 or 2 for Java? I can't remember. Let's take a look real quick. 2 for Java and 1 for Peking. So 3 extra. So that's 9. And then this is also part of the latest purchase from HBG. These 6-sided die that have, that represents the 1 on each die is the a national emblem. So I'm going to use these for like convoy rating and stuff. So like when the Germans convoy the British, go ahead and grab a German and a British die and roll those. And just thought it'd add a little bit of flavor to the convoy rating. So let's see, we got our wartime economy. So let's hope these new dice are lucky. and we get a 7, so not too bad. So 7 plus the 9 is 16. So that is what Japan will have on turn 18. So I'll turn things over to Fighting Irish now for the UK and the French.